Right. You can't have respect to a person's, man. Like the so-called white man, he's gonna get his. The time's coming, well, he's already getting his right now. You understand? The Most High is bringing forth all kinds of plagues upon modern day Egypt, modern day Babylon, which is America. All right? For those of you that have ears to hear, Most High plaguing modern day Egypt again, man. Just like how we did to ancient Egypt. You got tornadoes, all right? Storms. What else you got? Hurricanes, wildfires, pestilences, man. You got what else? You got droughts. They had a corn situation down there in America. They couldn't even grow corn, man, because the Most High done shut up the heavens where there was no rain coming down. So the fields were unable to pollinate themselves. So like I said, that's the same plagues that the Most High is bringing, that the Most High pretty much did in Egypt, and the Most High is doing it again in modern day Egypt, man. So this is a judgment that the so-called white man's getting because of the wrong that he did, man. You got mass murderers too. Mass murderers also are coming out in America. Give it 200 years ago, there were no such thing as mass murderers attacking white people. So so-called Edomites. The children of Esau were attacking Israelites, man. The so-called native Indians and the so-called Negroes, man. Because you are the Israelites. You didn't have no situation really where so-called Edomites mass murdering other Edomites, man. But the Most High is putting that spirit again, well, putting that spirit now on Edomites to slaughter other Edomites, man. Showing you that this man is going down. That's a sign right there. So this devil, he's receiving wrong for the wrong that he did, you know, and there's no respect to our persons about that. Because 2/3 of our people, man, they were crying for them little kids, man. They were crying for them little devils that got slaughtered by Adam Lanza in that little Connecticut school shootout, man. He killed about 20 little kids, you know. And believe it, you had Negroes actually crying over that shit. So Barack Obama wants to bring about he wants to gun control now because of what happened to them little kids, them little cracker kids. But Jakes, you've been murdering and slaughtering one another in the ghettos for decades, man. For decades, man. There were no call for gun control then. But what now? You got Negroes crying for Edomites now. Because 2/3 of our people don't understand judgment. They still feelings. They're suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Let me get a scripture, man. Spend too long. And the scriptures say, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. But the Most High Power have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And the Most High Power have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. You know, because that's how the Most High operates. That's the basic characteristic of the Most High that a majority of our people haven't learned to understand or acknowledge properly, man. That the Most High moves in mysterious ways. His thoughts are not your thoughts, and his ways are not your ways, because they seem to think that gain is godliness, man. 1 Timothy's, if you get that car, you know, and shit, that's godliness. That the Most High has blessed you. You know, if you get that university degree, that means the Most High is with you. You know, You thank the Most High because you got a first in your psychology degree. The scriptures say that the wisdom of the Most High, that the Most High chose the foolish things of this world to confound the wise things, man. The foolish things of this world is this wisdom right here, to confound this wisdom of this world, man. Talking about your universities, your scientific explanations, man. And we confounding these motherfuckers when they come up to us. We cut them so harshly, man, that they wind up walking down the street. Because the wicked flee when no one's pursuing them. So the Most High chose the base things, man. So the scriptures say that they who seek the Lord understand all things. So if you want to understand all things, you need to understand that the foolish things of the world that the Most High is with, man. The foolishness, this is the foolishness, man. The foolishness of preaching. If you want to understand all things, man, you got to humble yourself down and get that pride out of your system, man. That's the first step to being a king. Humbling your damn self, being meek. Exerting humility. And willing yourself to be patient, man. Like Moses. Like I said, Moses was the meekest man on all the face of the earth, man. So this is you know, this is how you become a king. How you not understand true judgment, man. Because that's what a king is meant to do. Verse 28. And base things of the world and things which are despised have the Most High chosen. Yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are. So Most High chose the things that are despised in this world, man. And we're despised, man. I just showed you we got the truth. It was predestined for us to have the truth, man. So we count this a blessing. So Barakafar, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. You understand? Because we've seen how the Most High operates. And 2/3 of our people, they ain't seen that, and they ain't gonna see it until they die to death and come back in a reincarnation as our children and offspring, you know, in the kingdom.